Hello exam innovators, welcome to Interpret Textures. This is session 7 of Blender Toddlers series. Really glad that you all have given a huge hike in the views for the latest video. Do like, share and subscribe if you want to learn 3D modeling or if your friends want to. Today we'll be learning about modifiers in Blender. Basically, an option which makes our modeling easier. So, let's begin. So guys, as we'll be looking at modifiers today, I would like to show you, or we'll go through 4 modifiers. And if you want to, go through others too, then please comment down below, because I think you can try all of them on your own. But if you still want another video, do comment. So the first modifier will be adding. Okay, before that, go to this modifiers tab, click on the object, and click on add modifier. There you can see an option called generate, right? Today we'll be seeing 4 of them from this one. So we'll be going through array, Boolean, build, and subdivision surface. Okay. So let's click on the first one, array. So what does this modifier do? It just, adds up or duplicates the object that you have selected. So right now we have a count of 2, right? But we can see that they both are joined, or you can say that the size has increased to a cuboid now, right? So in order to get it apart, the factor here should be increased, right? Because this is the relative offset. So if you increase that, you'll be able to see that there are 2 cubes now, right? So you can just increase it how much ever you want and also increase the count. All right. So now, as you can see, we have 5 cubes ready within seconds, right? So if you want to make, like you've made something complicated and you want to duplicate those in a row, then you can use this array modifier. And not only that, you can also toggle between the y-axis or z-axis, like that, making steps kind of thing with the cubes right now, right? Now let's move on to the next modifier. So the second modifier that we'll be looking at is Boolean. Okay, so to apply the Boolean modifier, let me just tell you what it is. Basically, first add another object. Let me add a sphere right now. Grab it. Yeah, now we have 2 objects, right? So what does Boolean do is that it just cuts out the part of one object from the other, right? So for example, let's think this cube as an ice cream brick, right? So if you would scoop it, how would it look? That's how it's going to look if you add that spherical surface to the top of this cube right here, right? So let's create that. First, increase the size. Click on Shift Z to not scale on Z axis. And then get this sphere. Let's shade it smooth. And once you shade it smooth, let's add the Boolean modifier. Click on cube again, go to add modifier and check Boolean. When you do that, click on this eyedropper and select the sphere. Once you select this, you now will be able to add this to any part of the cube, right? Let's grab it, move it on Z axis, place it right there. Okay, now go back to cube. Under this arrow there, click on apply. Now when you get the sphere away, right, you can see that there is a spherical shape formed there, isn't it? Yes, that is what Boolean does. And not only that, you can also add a few other, objects. Now add the modifier again. Select that object, not the cube. You can also select it from here, right? So let's grab it on y-axis, somewhat like that. But let's rotate it. We'll get that monkey face on the cube. You see that? So rotate it, z-axis, 90 degrees, sorry, 180 degrees. Yes. Now we'll get a scoop of that monkey face on the brick. Go back to cube, and now as you have selected that, just click on apply. Wait, let's grab it a little out. Grab it on y-axis. Okay, and apply it quick. Grab it away. As you can see there is the monkey face which we had added. That is all Boolean does, guys. Now let's move on to the next modifier. Our next modifier is going to be build. So what does build do? Simple. It just, animates the object that you have selected or click the modifier for, and builds it on its own. Now if I click spacebar, you can see that the cube is getting built, right? And that is how it works. Let me put it again. Look, first phase, second phase, third phase, and then the last, right? So you can change the start and end frame here. You can reverse it. You can randomize, right? Or you can just toggle between the settings and know it by yourself. Now let's move on to the next one. The next modifier that we'll be looking at is subdivision surface. Or you can also click Control 2 or 3 or 4, depends on how many cuts you want to make, right? Levels of viewport right there. So if you click on 2, it's going to give you, a subdivided cube. If you lessen it up, a lesser subdivided cube. So as you increase, the cuts get increased, right? So if you click on tab, that will still be a cube, right? And now if you grab it and move it like that, you can see the circle is getting modified, right? And that is the beauty of this particular modifier, subdivision surface. Now I've mended the cube, but then we get a unique pebble shape of this circular thing there, right? Now if I shade it smooth, it's perfectly going to look like a pebble, isn't it? And that is all for today, guys. These are the modifiers that we've learned. And as I told before, if you want to learn a new set of modifiers too, then please comment down below. Let's meet in the next video. Till then, keep modeling.